persecuted Salman Rushdie wrote a big book, and some people took umbrage with his outlook. While back in Indiana, the folk punk man lay his hands upon a fan while preaching peace. But am I any exception? How about you? Would life push us down Clavin's route or snuff us out for something new? A fat one on his head, a marriage torn apart. Mr. Salman Rushdie had to hide inside his art, while another punk rock kid in a mediocre band cloys out for acceptance as they puke out in the van. Will anyone get better? Is any message true? Would life pick us apart again and turn our innards black and blue? Black and blue. Meanwhile, Voyager is leaving the solar system. The Earth's a little pixel back on the black expanse, while everyone down here will sometime soon cease to exist entirely and never be exhumed. The universe will churn, unaffected by our pain. Still we sit and flicker and fight our way through the game. Through the game. Through the game. There's a bottle of wine on your living room floor, and you have drained it of every drop. Insulated for the confrontation playing in your mind for almost a decade. There's a picture-perfect image somewhere on your hard drive, and a trio of mixed CDs you'd rather throw in the garbage. I've been tapping my thumb in places it doesn't belong in search for answers. 3 or 4 a.m. before the baby blue allure of an iPhone screen. And I hope you do not take it too personally that I no longer have the energy to crack this particular code. But when the day breaks, so will the heartache. In the daylight, you're gonna feel fine. Fine. We're at 2 separate chapters in the same damn book. 800 pages, soaked with wine. The show only started 15 minutes ago. Look at that, we're running on punk time. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. But I would hate to be anything besides the consummate professional. And have you noticed yet I've hidden a nugget of gold in the brittle loam beneath the kitchen sink? I hope find it. I hope you 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 find it. But if you don't find it, 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 when the day breaks, so will the heartache. In the daylight, you're gonna feel fine. In the daylight, you're gonna feel fine. In the daylight, you're gonna feel fine. But first things first, pour out that bottle. We're told that after the war, the Nazis vanished without a trace, but battalions of fascists still dream of a master race. The history books, they tell of their defeat in 45, but they all came out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died. They say the prisoner in Spandau was a symbol of defeat, while Hess remained imprisoned and the fascists, they were beat. So the promise of an Aryan world would never materialize. So why did they all come out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died? The world is riddled with maggots. The maggots are getting fat. They're making a tasty meal of all the bosses and bureaucrats. They're taking over the boardroom and they're fat and full of pride. They all came out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died. So if you meet with these historians and tell you what to say, tell them that the Nazis never really went away. They're out there burning houses down and peddling racist lies, and will never rest again until every Nazi dies. Cool.